For a lot of entrepreneurs like me, I've been looking for a device that I can utilize for note-taking and making sure that I don't leave anything anywhere. Well, I finally found that device. Today, I'm gonna share my full review on the Remarkable 2. So when I was first shopping for this device, looking for something that I could utilize for note-taking, everyone told me, Sam, just use your iPad. I really wasn't looking to use my iPad for a couple simple reasons. Number one, the distractions. If you have an iPad open, you're getting work done, you're looking to take notes, you're getting updates on your apps, you're getting notifications from your social media channels, and you're getting text messages and emails. I didn't want any of that. I wanted a device that I could work on and not be distracted. That's where the Remarkable 2 came in. Now let's talk price. So the price point, in my opinion, it's not bad for what you're getting. Is it a little pricey? That's for you to determine. So with the Remarkable 2 itself, the case and the pen, which I'll go a little bit more detail later, the total for everything was about 550 bucks. Now, if you're comparing that to something like an iPad, yeah, it's probably gonna make more sense if you're using an iPad for multiple reasons. But for me, when I'm at my desk, I'm taking notes all day long. I'm in meetings nonstop, and oftentimes I may be at home and I need something that I notated on my desk. Can't get to it because I'm at home. With the Remarkable 2, I have it with me by my side at all times, but even if I don't, here's a feature I really like. Everything is stored in the cloud. So I can access all my notes via my cell phone or even an app on my computer, and I can track my notes anywhere I am. Organization with this device is key. For me, I own and operate about 5 to 6 businesses currently. That means I take a lot of notes. With the Remarkable 2, I'm able to put everything in its own separate folder. So I have separate spaces for each business, and even within that, I have different folders for my finances, for meeting notes, all that stuff. So this makes it very easy when I'm going back and I'm searching for notes that I'm trying to find. I'm not pushing through a bunch of different pages. I'm able to find things specifically, and there's even a search feature. So if you name your notes properly, you'll be able to find them just like that. I'll be the first to admit my handwriting sucks. Since I was a kid, people have told me I would probably be a doctor because my handwriting is so horrible. But there's a thing in psychology that is proven that if you write something, you're way more likely to remember it. This was another reason I wanted the Remarkable. When you're writing on an iPad, it feels like you're writing on an iPad. When you're writing on the Remarkable 2, it feels like you're writing on a piece of paper, even down to the sound when the strokes are hitting. The other thing is you can pick which type of writing device you want. I can select a ballpoint pen, a pencil, a marker, or even a crayon. For me, this really allows me to remember everything that I'm writing, and I'm able to go back to that. Another feature I like, the eraser. So let's talk about the pen. So this is one of the cool features of the Remarkable 2, but I'll be honest, this is probably a little overpriced. I saw a video on YouTube where a guy was actually able to use the stylus from his Android phone, and it worked just fine on the Remarkable 2. Only problem with that is that device is so small, it feels a little awkward using it on a device like the Remarkable 2. This, I went for the fancier pen. This one allows you to also erase any text that you're writing. So rather than having to go select something, scratch it out that way, I can just erase it just like it was a pencil. Now this pencil goes for about $170. Yeah, I know. A little expensive for a writing device. I think the other option was just around 100 bucks, but for me, this was worth the extra $80. If you're like me, I'm a huge Apple fan. I have an Apple Watch, I have an iPhone, I have MacBooks, all that. But I hate carrying my MacBook to appointments. That's where the Remarkable 2 comes in. When I'm doing sales calls and presentations with clients, I'm actually able to store the PDFs right here on the Remarkable 2. The other feature I like, I'm a big reader. I can actually store my ebooks here on the Remarkable 2 as well. One thing to note, nothing on this device is in color. That doesn't frustrate me. If that's a problem, if you're an artist or you're doing something creative on this device, you're probably gonna want it to be in color. But if you're primarily using this device for note-taking and keeping track of your business, it doesn't bother me one bit. So the question everyone is asking, is the Remarkable 2 really worth it? In my opinion, for what I do, yes. If you're a busy professional, if you're in sales, if you're an entrepreneur, I think this device will fit in well for you. One major component with the Remarkable 2 their organization has a phenomenal return policy. You can keep the device for 100 days, and if you're not 100% satisfied, you can send it back, no questions asked, and they will refund you 100% of your money. I think it's worth at least taking the gamble to try it out and see if it works for you. But in my opinion, this is a device I'll be using for a long, long time.